guys, it's Jillian. Today I'm going to be doing a fall glam makeup tutorial, full on glam. I wanted to do this video because I haven't done a makeup video in a while, and I definitely have changed a few things from how I used to do my makeup to now. It's pretty evident my makeup has been growing and getting better just as time goes on. I'm very proud of this look. I really do love it. It was so fun to do for you guys, and I'm absolutely in love with these colors. Like, I will definitely be using this, and honestly, this is the first time I've ever done this look. Like, when I just put on the camera, I just literally started doing it because I've just been experimenting, doing so much different looks that like I basically know what looks good and what doesn't. But this is my fall full glam look, and just a little reminder for people that don't know me and are new to my channel. Hey guys, I'm Jillian, and please subscribe. It's going to be right here. I believe that you can do it. It is such a remarkable thing to have all you guys little by little follow me and really want to see what I like to do for my makeup, fashion, and lifestyle videos. It makes my heart just puff up with just love and affection, and I've never felt so happy in my life, and I'm so happy I just started doing this. So if you would like to see any more videos or another makeup tutorial, please subscribe and comment if you would like to see another one or any other video you would like. Just comment below because I take everybody into consideration when they talk to me. If you would like to know how to get this look, then please keep on watching. So I already moisturized my face, and that is key when doing makeup because my skin is very dry. It also helps your makeup stay a little bit longer, and especially if you have dry skin, you need to moisturize it because you're about to put a lot of powder, concealer, and that already dries it out. So whatever moisturizer you have, go ahead and put it on. I already put mine on. And as always, I'm going to be going with the MAC Prep and Prime, and that's just to make my makeup last a little longer. So since that is done, we're going to let our face dry a little bit. And next I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer. I've never ever used any other eyeshadow primer besides concealer because I didn't really believe in all that. But recently I've just been going and using this a lot. If you have any other suggestions on what other eye primer you should use, please let me know because I'm always willing to change. And I just want to do a disclosure that my makeup is definitely different from how I did my eyeshadow makeup. As I'm going, I'm learning more and more, and I'm so excited to show you how I do my makeup differently because it's new and improved. So I'm just going to take this and put it on my eye with my finger. You don't have to have a brush for this or anything, or you could just use concealer. If you're one of those people that use your foundation first, then I would just use my concealer as my base for my eye. So today for this fall look, I'm going to be using the Morphe palette, and one of my friends suggested me this, and I was like, oh no, it's probably not good. It's really cheap, but honestly, I'm so happy I invested in this. It's only $2 in eyeshadow, so this whole palette is $24. So cheap, and the texture and the way it applies onto your eyes is absolutely amazing. This is my new eyeshadow palette. If you follow me on Snapchat, all my looks, my red eyeshadows, my oranges, it comes from this palette. It's the 35C, and it's so many beautiful different colors. I didn't get the natural one because I already have a lot of natural palettes, but this is one I needed. And look at all these. So it starts with like these neutral warmer tones, and it gets warmer, and then it also has the dark ones if you want to do a darker smoky look. And also it just has all these different matte colors.
First, I am taking the white shade in a flat shader brush to put all over my eye just to give it a base so I can do some blending. Then I'm going to be taking a brown mocha shade with my Sigma Diffuse Crease brush, and basically I'm diffusing my crease, just blending it all out because this is going to be a good transition color for my blending of all my colors together, and that is key, is the transition color. You want it to be able to blend in with everything you do. Now I'm taking a berry color, perfect for fall, kind of pink, kind of purple, and I'm just going to be taking a flat shader brush And this is my Morphe brush, and I'm putting it all over my lid, and I just keep applying to get the color out and to make it dominant. Now I'm taking my Sigma large blender brush, and I am just blending everything I put in my crease to my lid and just making sure it looks all smoky, and I'm reapplying to my lid to make the color pop, and I'm reblending and reblending. Now I'm taking a darker berry color, more of a purplish, and I'm taking a small angled brush, and I am outlining the lid of my eye, and this is just because I have small eyes, and I'm going to diffuse that and blend it all through with my angled brush, as well, my shader angled brush. I'm just going to blend it through, giving my hollows of my eye definition, and it just makes my eyes look bigger. Then I'm going again with my blending brush, and I'm just blending that through, make it as smoky as it can be, reapplying. Now I'm taking my concealer, and I am just dabbing it on my hand, and then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dip it in there, and this I'm going to outline my lid so I can apply better colors on my lid, and they'll be more defined and more colorful instead of the mix of the purple. So I'm just applying concealer.
So my camera messed up really bad. I finished my concealer on both lids, and I'm going to take this Morphe M514. It's one of my favorites. It's not more of like a crease out here, it's more in the hollow of your eye, like in here. It goes perfectly in this, and I really just blend
Next,
it all
I'm taking the highlighter that I will use on my face, but I'm using it as an inner corner and add to my lid because this is such a beautiful color. Champagne Pop does it every time for me, and it just puts a pop on your inner corner of your eye. Very beautiful, very pretty. And then I'm just taking that same shader brush with that same purpley pink color and applying it to the outside.
I find my usual go-to L'Oreal gel liner, and it's the best ever. I'm so mad I can't find it for you guys, but I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown long wear gel eyeliner in the color Black Scotch. So it's not too it's black, but it's not, you can see in there, it's more of a sparkly.
I am applying the eyeliner to my eye, and I start from the middle of my eye and make a wing because wing is the best, in my opinion, for a full glam look.
Eyeliner's done. And then I'm going to go in with mascara, which I don't think y'all need to watch me do this, but now that my eyes are done, and I didn't include this in the video, but I added the Morphe number 62 black eyelashes, so these are fake. I put them on because this is a dramatic fall look. And so I'm going to start with the Professional by Benefit. This is literally just to, like, I have a lot of pores on my cheekbone area and my nose and my forehead and my chin, and all you do is pat this in, so when you put your makeup over it, it's smooth. It doesn't look bumpy or anything. This just makes you look like you have a flawless, clear skin, and that's why I like it. You tap that all on. Usually I do my base and everything first, but I just want to do my eyebrows because I've been changing the way I've been doing things. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color medium brown, and I'm not going to include this on this video. Now my eyebrows are done, I'm going to be going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5.25. Now when I first got this, I heard a lot of really good reviews about it, obviously, but it isn't my favorite. I'm still looking for my perfect foundation because it's a good foundation, like, don't get me wrong, I really do like it. It's awesome, like, go out and buy it, it's worth it. But it's a little on the expensive side for it to just come out like this, and I feel like I could get this from a regular foundation. And I just didn't like really wow me like I thought it would. Like I really wanted to like it a lot. Now I'm going to be taking my Sigma flat kabuki brush in F80 and I'm just going to be blending all of this out. Next, I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender and just making sure that it gets patted in and it all got blended out perfectly, because you want your foundation to look smooth as if it's your real skin. Next, I'm taking the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the color Light. This concealer is my go-to right now. It's better than MAC. It's a full coverage. I love it because it feels so lightweight. It doesn't feel like you have a bunch of just like cake under your eye, because I'm going to be baking and I just don't like how heavy most concealers are, but this is the perfect amount of light and heaviness all in one, and coverage. So I'm going to start like this. I go up like this to get my eye like shadow on an angle, because you want like the perfect makeup. Now that all my concealer is on, I put it on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin and my lip. I'm going to take that same damp beauty blender and just blend that out. Now that most of my concealer is all blended out, I'm going to take the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I'm going to set my concealer. This is not baking. I know in my other video I really didn't know what I was doing, but I've learned a lot since then, and all I have to do is just set this, because you want all of this to stay, and just push it in there. Because if you slide it, if you notice that your makeup comes off throughout the day, it really does. And with concealer, if you don't lock it in your face, it's going to just slide everywhere and just get everywhere all over, and you're not gonna look like you have a great contour or anything at all. I set my foundation in my whole face with just my powder, but my skin is very dry, and I've noticed, especially when I bake, that it just like creases and dries my skin out, and I don't really need powder because all it does is dry me out. All this liquid stuff on my face, I'm still dry with all that, so I don't really use it, need a lot of powder. So I just take my large powder brush, and I've used a lot on it, and I just go over it like this because it has excess powder on it. So I just kind of like sweep it out, set my face a little bit, because I don't really like to go with powder over anymore till I find my perfect powder, which I really have not yet. Now that our face is set, it's time for the baking. Next, we are baking, and all you have to do is take a crap load and just put it, just like stack that on your face. And what I've learned is that when you bake with powder on your face, it basically traps all of the air that goes through your skin to the outside world, obviously. But since your body temperature is 98 degrees, it traps it and it cooks it. So literally, your makeup is getting cooked on your face as you do all of this. And I learned all this from Jocelyn Hill. Shout out to Gabby for referring me to her. I don't know how I even was a makeup person without knowing who that girl was. But I do my own flair. I do add my chin. You don't have to add your chin just because if it doesn't move, you touch your chin, you hug people. I'm just packing more on. So the baking is done, and we're gonna leave this on our face for 5 to 10 minutes, as long as you want your makeup to stay on your face. So lately I've been changing my brushes, which products I've been using, because I've been using different techniques to apply to my face. And I used to use this angled brush for my contour, but now I don't. Now I use the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki, and it looks like this. So it has like sides, it comes to a point, but I feel like when I do my contour, it literally grazes on so lightly because it's not just a flat brush, it's two different sides. So it literally comes on at the right textures at the right time. And then I'm going to be using the Hula Bronzer by Benefit. And this is a perfect color because it's made for a lot of different skin tones. It's kind of a cooler tone instead of a warmer. So I really like that, and it's so beautiful. So I'm just gonna take that and pat it on my brush. And then I'm gonna start doing my contour. You want to start very lightly because you don't want to start with, you can't take off your contour. You can always start light. You can't just start with a big glob and then go from there. No, you just want to start with all light-handed. And so I'm going to be going from my ear down to the eyebrow. And it's okay if you get some of that bakage off. So beautiful the way it comes on. It's perfect for my skin tone. And giving dimension to my forehead, just because your forehead's just huge and you want to give it some color. And you're gonna go under the jaw to make it look like I have some more dimension. I'm just gonna be going back with my Hula Bronzer. Next, I'm going to be taking that same Beauty Blender and the same Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to make the line sharp. So I'm going to take this. I do a straight angular line because I don't like a rounded contour. I want my face to look thin, not fat. So the contour looks like this. And you can wipe it away right away and you can see a definite difference. But when I do wipe it away, it's gonna give it such a sharp look, but not too sharp as if you took a paper and literally just did your contour. It looks natural, and that's what I love about this. I'm going to be taking my Sigma Duo Fibre. It's very soft, and I like this because it doesn't really smear it in. I just want to wipe this off. So I'm gonna be using this to just wipe it off, but I'm not gonna wipe this off for next. You see that? You see that line? It looks perfect. And not only does baking help you with a line, it locks your concealer, like literally locks it. So all of this, it looks so matte and porcelain because it kind of is, and it's going to stay the whole night. Now I'm going to be keeping this on and keeping it a little bit longer. And I'm going to be taking that same Hula Bronzer. I'm taking an angled brush like this. And I'm going to just do my nose. You don't have to do my nose, but my nose is big. And I'd rather make it look a little bit smaller. My camera just went off. I'm going to take this angled brush. And you don't have to. You can just, I do it for a contour, a little bit on my nose. I don't really go too hard on my nose. I don't, because my nose isn't have a problem with looking skinny downward. It just looks bad from the side. But then I'm going to do a little bit on my Cupid's bow. See that? It's all gonna blend in. So now we're gonna take off this and wipe it away. You see that? Perfection. And another thing, if you don't think your thing's blended enough, you could just go through and with your powder brush, and I'm gonna fix this a little bit. So now it's time for blush. I really do love blush. Honestly, I would take the eyeshadows I used and would put it on my face, but I'm going to a funeral and I don't want to look too much with the purple going on. So I'm going to be taking a large angled brush, my old contour brush. I'm going to use this for blush because it's way better to apply. And I'm going to be using the NARS Orgasm blush, and this is one of my favorites. I want to get Laguna ASAP. But I just have this. It's so pretty. I'm going to put it on. You don't want to put on the apples of your cheeks like right here too much because you're going to look like a clown. And you kind of just want to blend it with your contour. So just go up, blend it in there. So now that my blush is done, it's so beautiful, I'm taking the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop, and I'm taking my Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush. As you can see, it's different because I used to use a fan brush, but this applies so much better and it does a better job. I'm just gonna dab that in here. Well, I put a lot. And I like to, instead of putting it up here like I used to, I put it on the apples of my cheeks, so. So now I'm going to take it and put it on on top of my brows to give this a little extra glow. It works awesome. And on my chin. And a little bit on my nose. And I'm going to put it a little bit down. Ah, so freaking pretty. Now that my full face is done, I'm going to be using the Kylie Lip Kit in the color Love Bite. When I got this, I fell in love with it because it's the perfect fall color. It's a little bit of purpley, but it's a little bit of brown. Last but not least, MAC Prep and Prime. If y'all have any suggestions on a good setting spray, please let me know. I'm looking for a new one. So that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating this look. If you would like to see any more makeup tutorials, give this video a thumbs up. And as you can see in my Morphe palette, there's so many different colors. So if you want a certain color for me to play with, please comment down below because I take every comment into consideration. I love my followers. I love you guys. I want to do everything for you. And also I've been thinking about doing a maybe high school / college football game makeup tutorial since I do go to boyfriend's football games every Saturday, and I used to go to my high school football games all the time, and getting dressed up was so fun for it. So just let me know if you would like that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!